Hello, MediaShinobi. We got Jan here reviewing Legend Korra, Book 2, Episode 6, The Stand.
So, to kick things off, Unalaq, right? Unalaq?
Yeah, Unalaq.
He just... Did he return from the spirit world? Or he
like
walked
he
out from the bright, beaming light? And they pretty much are stating that, yeah, Korra's dead, the Avatar is dead. I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that from last episode. This episode really put a lot of emphasis into Bolin and his movie. Or no, his mover, right?
Oh, that was a series.
It's a series?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. And it was so cheesy. I was just like, oh my god. It was just like, I couldn't stand watching it.
But it had a catchy "Go Get 'em" song.
Yeah, and then they were like, what were the points of this mover? There was like a water-bending doomsday device. They even had that drill scene, like, I'll save you and stuff. I'm like... And then meanwhile, we see Varric's 5th ship being taken over by other people.
Terrorists. I'm like his same terrorist.
It's awkwardly named after his mother, which... Your mom's name? Oh, okay, that just happened.
But the rock is cooking.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is that. Other major aspect of this episode was pretty much Mako trying to really solve this case. He's trying to push it in the interrogation room where they're interrogating one of the suspects.
No, the captain of the ship.
Oh, yeah, there we go. And then, yeah, he really tried to push it on like, hey, have you seen this remote? Oh, well, it's not a remote. But they were just saying like, no, I don't know of that remote. I don't know of this person. And then the moment they showed Asami walk into the room, I was like, no, don't go there. Okay, they just went there.
A lot of hints.
Yeah, they were, it's just, yeah. Obviously, Lin wouldn't have it. He's stepping out of line. He's just a rookie. He's a patrol cop, and he's not a detective. So basically, Mako decides to take it upon himself and pretty much do everything. Is it the term under the books?
Yeah.
Yeah. Asami wanted to also have a part in this plan, in a sense, and Varric was also eavesdropping, so he became part of the plan as well. So we finally skip forward a little bit to them taking another boat of Varric's out to sea. They were gonna backstab Mako and Asami because they were paid to distract the two. And when I meant them, I meant the triple threats. After discovering that they betrayed them, backstabbed, double-crossed, they pretty much try to escape onto one of the escape boats on the ship, and this leads to a chase scene. So this chase scene lasts for quite a while, and then they manage to give them the slip in a sense, but then they kind of realize like, oh, if this was a distraction, what were they actually intending to do? And then this goes back to the part where Asami said she had like a new set of mecha tanks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, mecha tanks. That in this warehouse, and it's completely gone. So that was the last of her assets, and it's, yeah, she has nothing left.
She gave up. She just broke down.
And okay, here it is. This is where Mako and Asami have that romantic moment again, and Mako obviously allows this to happen, and yeah, so I'm just like, Mako, just,
well,
what do you want?
At least he didn't kiss her back.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Wait,
But he did, yeah, that's the thing.
And he said it's fine.
It was fine.
Like, oops, she's like, oops, sorry. She's like, no, it's cool.
Well, what are you gonna say when a girl kisses you? You'd be like,
Whoa, if you show up feelings for another, you'd be like, whoa. But then he did break up with her, so I'm pretty sure he just torn between two right now.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Avatar Korra has amnesia.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was like, really? Did they go there? But before I go into detail with that, Mako finally realizes who was really behind all of this stuff, and guess who it is?
Varric.
Yeah, it was Varric. I guess I kind of saw it coming. I just didn't know how they were gonna do it, because the fact that he was getting way too much screen time was already peculiar as it is.
Either you get too much screen time and you die, or something happens.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the indicators. He really played his role well. Like, he really made him look like an eccentric, almost, I don't know if I could call him idiotic, but yeah, he played his role well, because he did the whole like, I'm gonna hang myself upside down and eat a pepper and have a brainstorm. And then you could obviously see in the like the animation itself. You could see his face being like half covered in shadow, and then like another scene was like completely in shadow. I'm like, okay, yeah. I don't know if I could call him evil though, because we had this discussion like a little bit before we started filming.
He's a businessman.
He's a businessman. He has
moolah.
self-interest in a sense, because he pretty much wanted to take over. What's the industry's name?
Future Industries.
Future Industry. Oh, really? Okay. So yeah, it was a brilliant move. So yeah.
On a side note, Avatar has amnesia.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we could finally get to that. So Korra wakes up on the beach, reminds me of Inception, and then all of a sudden, who's Avatar Korra? Like, really? Really? They went the amnesia route? I'm not saying it's bad, but it was like... What's a good way of describing it? Cheesy?
I guess.
Yeah, cheesy. It's been done plenty of times before. I honestly thought that once she was taken underwater by that weird spirit thing, I thought she would be in the spirit world. But that pretty much ends up this episode, and I don't know if I like this episode. I mean... like, so far my favorite episode would be, I think, last episode where Mako breaks it up. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, that was my favorite episode. Not just for that, but
normal
other
Edna
things.
came back. She's normal again.
Wait, what?
She's normal again.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't have, like, crazy makeup and hair and, like, crying and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, good.
On another note, we see an animated version of Chris.
Oh, yeah. Basically a dude with an afro and a long mustache. Chris! Prediction-wise... yeah, I'm pretty sure that Unilock has nothing to do with that stuff. He's just... He's really fixated on the spiritual stuff, so that's why he makes him look like he's a bad guy. I don't see him as a bad guy, but that's just my opinion. Varric, as well, I just see him with his self-interest. I don't know if he has any notorious plans or any of the sort. As for Korra, I'm pretty sure this island, is it an island?
I'm pretty sure that's a Fire Nation.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so that's the Fire Nation, so I want to see the Fire Lord. I think they might tie in the Fire Nation with the Spirit World / Avatar 1. I'm not sure. That's just my predictions. Anything else notable?
Well, not really.
Like
Bolin being an ass, a movie star.
Yeah, he's getting too much into himself right now. I'm pretty sure they're gonna drag out a little bit with the whole Asami and Mako and Korra love triangle again.
I don't really like the whole he's a detective or he's a rookie cop.
Oh.
I don't know, I just don't like that.
I honestly didn't really think about it that much. I was like, oh, he got a job.
Because when I saw that, I was like, they're gonna go with, oh, I'm the rookie cop, no one believes me.
Oh yeah, this episode showed that.
It's just so overplayed.
Yeah. But for the most part, like I said, this is not one of my favorite episodes. Not saying it's bad, but or forgettable. I'm just saying that it's one of my least favorite episodes in a sense. I can't think of any more predictions. Do you have any more predictions?
Unless Mako decides to go. What did you say earlier? Go under the books.
Under the books, he's trying to.
He was bending the rules.
Taking the law into his own hands.
Yeah, he was bending the rules, guys.
Yeah.
Seen one joke.
Oh God. But so yeah, that pretty much wraps up this episode. Oh yeah, surprisingly, I just remembered that this episode kind of took a detour in a sense because you know the whole Civil War stuff. You know the North versus the South. That was not really mentioned in this episode, other than maybe like the first
terrorists.
Yeah, the terrorist thing, but that was pretty much it. I'm still curious, am I going to see a war? Because the 2 episodes that were titled Civil War is already passed, and we're already at almost halfway through the series, so I want to see where this is going.
Well, if you count the propaganda, I don't know if that counts as war.
Well, right now they're focusing more on the political aspects of it right now. Like, obviously, the government / the president doesn't want to get involved in internal water tribe affairs. That's pretty much it. Like, I kind of just don't want to... I hope they don't drag along the love triangle stuff. I want them to get back to the spiritual stuff. Like, the political stuff is fine and all, but I felt like, again, this was a detour, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So I guess this is the end of the video. So this is MediaShinobi.
Signing out. Don't touch my mustache.